Alright, what is up, everybody? Sorry for the late start. Hey, Tony, what's up? Click on that one, huh? Alright, let's hop on in here. I attempted to fix the helmet. We did not get it. So, don't know what's going on with the helmet. A little bit. I wasn't expecting it that soon. Alright, I'm adjusting. I'll put over. Yeah, I've been attempting to fix the helmet. I've gone into the mod and everything. So, all of them are built off. So, all of this is built off. I can't show it because my mod list is fucked. Well, there's two Frank Horrigan mods that are built off of the initial guy who made this power armor for Strong, right? And that's, I think, the problem. I think one of those mods changed the files. And I can't figure out which one. And I think that's pretty much the issue right now.
Up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
So, you know, we're trying. Huh. Decals, huh? I'm guessing it's gonna let me put those decals on the armor. Yeah. No, it's dumb for no reason, right? Because it's like very clearly the people who made it, like, they know. That's what's kind of frustrating. Is it's like you would think insta-kill, yep. Frank Horrigan. Frank Horrigan's a fucking beast. What's funny is we aren't invested into anything that like super ups our damage. We just literally have the base 10 in every special. That's just 10 strength against a normal raider. And we are on survival. So. Fight the Deathclaw. See, we're trying to get his weapons right now. There is a Deathclaw over by Fort Hagen, which I want to fight after we get his weapon. Oops, the wrong one. Well, I do think as well, I'm gonna try to make some shorts based off of this run, but not following the actual story, like, of the game whatsoever. What weapon is that? So it'll have his wrist blades and a plasma caster. But, so the mod for that one is literally called Frank's Armory. The problem with that is, I thought those weapons were just going to be on a body, right? I thought using that mod, those weapons were just going to be on a body over in that area. As it turns out, not the case. I really like the little touch. Yeah, so they put the weapons on a Frank Horrigan imposter that apparently can take a mini nuke and just shrug it off. Like, we hit a stealth attack with a fat man, and it hit him for maybe a quarter of his health. Not great. And I would say that he probably has higher perception than I do, because you can't even hardly sneak in on him. Yeah. They say it's a Frank Horrigan imposter. Yeah. So, literally, if we run up and look at him in VATS, that's his name. So, that'll be fun. Oh. I do like how strong Frank feels in the early game already. Where basically everything I punch goes down in just a couple hits. That feels appropriate. Yeah, Tony, were you up late enough to see us start Frank? I don't remember. I don't remember at what point people were falling asleep, but this is certainly one of the more interesting runs that I've wanted to start. Ah, you left your phone on? Damn. Yeah, it is certainly an interesting predicament to find myself in. Because 90% of enemies that like I normally fight, right? I at least have an idea of how to fight them. So, like, if they're in the base game, I know how to fight them. I've played this game enough, I understand it. I have no fucking idea when it comes to that guy. If we're being real, I have no idea. Because, so he's under Fort Hagen. No, this was up here. I do not have America Rising installed for this run. Which, that may or may not be the way we go going forward. But I do try to do most of my runs in vanilla. Literally the only thing modded in is the play as the super mutant, the weapons, and the armor. And that still seems like a lot, but I think that is, I don't know. I think that is acceptable. I wonder if we do have an increased carry weight. I was wondering if because we were a super mutant we had a higher carry weight. Yes. Because I definitely felt like we should have been slowing down by this point. And again, yes. Without strong back or anything, we'd already be pushing the limit.
Nice.
Alright. There's our Fat Man and Mini Nuke. We have a bottle cap mine. I don't really know where else we grab like decent damage here. We've got our 44. Damn. Damn. So close. Okay. Yeah. I am actually terrified of this rematch. Yeah, it's in. The problem with Fort Hagen having it is that it's actually in Fort Hagen. Which means I still would have to get past the guy. The imposter. I don't normally like seek out mini nukes or bottle cap mines. I just kind of stumble across them, you know? So that's the problem here.
Wrong fight.
Just shooting. Hole wrap. Alright. I know Ak is in here, or should be. I don't know if she's mission based, but get a minigun with 1,000 rounds here. Yeah. I don't know that it will necessarily help us in the long run, but it's here. And we're gonna be Hello? We're gonna be investing in heavy guns anyway after we get the plasma caster. I think that qualifies the heavy gun in here. We'll see. I don't know, because again, another mod. Not much. We're still prepping for the we're still prepping for our rematch against the imposter. But welcome back. How are you? How was your day? Tony, how was your day as well? I meant to ask. I got in and got distracted trying to give a rundown. I meant to look at this. Can we? Yeah. Do it a quantum paint job? Just the paint job. Paint and colors. Huh. Okay. So it gives you the power armor paint, but you can't upgrade the power armor anymore. I mean, it certainly feels that way. It certainly feels that way. That's what I said. I think I'll try to do a mini series of
Did I jump scare you?
Tony. I'll do a mini series on this character run, but it's gonna be different than what we're seeing here. So like if you were to do like an actual like, oh, Frank Horrigan ended up out here for whatever reason whatsoever, a mini series of jump scares, maybe. But like if you did an actual reason that Frank ended up here, not ended up here because I kind of glazing over that fact, but what would Frank do in the Commonwealth? Well, if he got here and then found an imposter, will Frank be with Kellogg? No. So the idea, I think how I'm going with it, if I had to storyboard like how I've got this going, no. Nothing like that. Is just I have kind of the meme of from the last Skywalker where I have the title card or like I can show Frank's death at Navarro from Fallout 2 and then immediately do the black screen or a fade to jump to Fallout 4 with the black screen doing the somehow Frank returned. I didn't let somebody else pick it up. That was me, actually. I feel like that'd be a funny little dab just to like somehow bring him to the Commonwealth. But then like if you actually take Frank's story, like he's not going to, he would not go through the memory sequence. He might rescue yeah. Really though. Frank might, and I stretch might rescue Valentine just because he needed information, and that's probably not, right? He more than likely would just, oops, Oh, roll a new gun, I see. Yes, I got you, I got you. It didn't even pop up because I guess I don't have an alert for it. Huh. That's weird. Okay, there's 2.
Nice.
Like, the way we'll take fights in this is the way you have to if you're gonna play the game as well. Sorry, a bit aside even from that. Like, we will have to, like, tactically take fights, but Frank, as a character, would not tactically take fights. He would not use stealth or anything like that. So, it's gonna be like a dramatic retelling, basically. And none of the main story points will follow. It's like I said, maybe he would rescue Nick, but he would not go through the memory den sequence. He would interrogate. I don't know, man. Since he has the wrist blade and he kills me in 1 hit, I just don't know. Yeah, but he's more likely to interrogate Kellogg in the same way that, like, when he gets to Virgil, like, instead of going this roundabout way and going through the memory, say he interrogates Kellogg to hear about Virgil. Well, when he gets to Virgil, he's not going to really interrogate, or he's not going to really let Virgil live either, right? He'll get what he needs to know, and then he'll move on to the courser. And again, Frank isn't one to fucking build the teleporter either. He's one to figure out about the secret entrance, like, You think so? I don't know. Imagine survived the 1 hit with Psycho Jet. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we're doing this again. Stuttering while trying to sprint. Which I think actually just in general makes us slower when we stutter like that. Which sucks because I don't know what causes it. What the fuck is that? Piggy bank bomb launcher? What? I actually don't know what that is. Put enclave paint on that? What'd that do? I don't think it did anything. Alright. Sure. Yep, that's fitting. Shredder, we need adhesive. I cause it? What do you mean I cause it? Does everything have enclave paint, even though it, like, doesn't show on everything? What's that? From the next gen update? I assume that's talking about the piggy bank. What nuclear material, huh? I think there's a crystal decanter, and I know there's the blast radius game. Can't do that. Okay. Okay.
Yes?
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
But yeah,
take a look.
I'm not
Sure.
gonna go through like the entire storyline that I plan on following, but To me, it makes sense that you do it a certain way, or that it would very, hmm. I will have to explore that at some point. Oh shit, what was that? Knock the fucking leg of my keyboard up. See. I really just need crystal, right? I think that's gonna be my best option. Nothing. Prank. Grab blaster radius.
Hell yeah.
Okay. We have too many nukes. We're a little bit harder to detect with sneak. Nope. Yeah. Oh, we'd have enough of that. We want the shredder attachment. Go ahead and do that.
Huh?
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to
Uh-huh. Let's see
Come
what
on.
you have.
always happy.
Let's 36 for one duct tape is crazy. Oh, gun nut too. Okay, well. Yeah, Tony. Tony over here plugging, Tony is my bot on YouTube, huh? So like here we've got frag grenades, yeah. I don't know where else you really encounter a bottle cap mine. Like I know we got the one from Starlight Drive-In. Like, there's the bridge. We could get a bunch of mines from the bridge that explodes. I did not know. They will scale with me, though. It's one of those, like, the harder or the more I level up, since I'm gonna have, like, set gear for the whole run. And what sucks kind of about the gear is, like, this is my only complaint about this, right? This is power armor. This is essentially just modified combat armor, am I wrong? Huh. Stats didn't stay. Okay. That's right, because it reloaded me all the way in the vault, so we were gonna get out and check. Okay. Stat. Fuck. I forgot the thing. Hold on. Player set AV. Dead strength. Charisma. Okay, that should do it, right? That did it. Alright. Well, that means that my rematch wasn't exactly on fair ground. Alright, there we go. There's a save. That should keep that now. Okay. I didn't realize that. I don't know how I didn't realize that. Yeah, we don't take radiations. This ghoulish is completely worthless. I guess, yeah, we go with heavy gunner. And maybe the explosives one. And it lets me craft explosives at a chemistry table. I think that's good. Let's do that. Check that. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? What the fuck? These are animations. And while you're doing the animation so you don't die. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Antis Gauntlet. Don't know what that is, but that's... And so this is where you can get all your super mutant armor. Interesting. For Virgil's clothes? That's fun. Huh. That's kind of cool. In hindsight, I should have realized that that was there. Okay. I should have thought about that being there. Okay, so we... literally everything. Well, I guess we've got the... we can do the bottle cap mine. We need a bunch of boxes. No. Huh. Okay. Alright, pull my... Yep. I wonder if other super mutants are hostile to me. I think so, Tony. It started 30 minutes late and we missed everybody on Twitch. It happens. Where did the random encounter happen? Where does it happen? I've certainly missed it. Like... Okay. Yeah, I can't say I have a whole lot of faith that this is going to go the way I want it to. But I think we head over to Horrigan and at least take a look at it. Oh shit, you showed some people from your work bag. I take it they also watch on YouTube. Oh. I don't know, I don't have a lot of confidence that we're gonna be able to take on Imposter Frank right now.
End of the line!
We're certainly gonna give it our best shot. I just don't see it quite working out for me. Yeah. I should probably buy some more drugs, or go buy some drugs before we attempt this. But you know what? Brains and vats plugged into YouTube. Let's see. The gunners should have something, right? Oh god. Why does he have so much health? Why is he not going down? Yet. Okay. Yeah, we're jumping for it. Oh! Again, real Frank would not be running from this, but us Frank have to go. Yeah. Wolfgang. That's not a bad one. We may have to go back for him. I thought for sure that those gunners were gonna go down easier than they did. So that's a damn shame. There might be a bottle cap mine on the statue out here. Diamond City Blues is the big one, yeah. I would say that we would have enough drugs to last us the whole playthrough, but not the way I use them. There's some frag mine. Or just the one. Literally just the one. Yeah. Particularly great. Definitely not weaker than Muriel. Muriel starting out was a hell of a start. Any kind of like weapon and armor restricted runs are hell at the beginning. The only thing that made Muriel slightly more tolerable was that we got the rolling pin from Carla like right off the bat. That's literally the only thing that made the Muriel run a little tolerable. But, as I said, that's not the determining factor. Only wearing the dress was rough. Ballistic weave made it easier, but still having your head exposed for the entire run, which seems to be basically a signature with most of these runs, is to keep your face out, but doing so absolutely can just destroy you if they hit a lucky headshot. Okay, well, that worked. I don't have to worry about sleeping again because we'll hit another level up, it looks like. Okay. So we could see his damage resistances. We use VATs. Which honestly I feel like Frank's heads up display probably has it, but I feel like we're probably best to go with Lone Wanderer right now, right? Do that. I feel like Frank's HUD in his power armor probably has a heads up display that has what he'd be going against. Granted, after he becomes a super mutant, he probably could not give less of a shit. If we're being honest. While Frank is definitely not the most intelligent person and probably does not earn his 10 intelligence that he really has, not to say that the information wouldn't be available, he just probably doesn't use it, right? That would be my guess. The lag. We've got the mini nuke. We've got a bottle cap mine and a frag mine, which aren't gonna do much. This definitely makes it an interesting start. I'd never felt like we were just gonna steamroll this or anything. So we'll this is definitely gonna keep things interesting longer, right? The last time we lured him up.
Shit's got ambush all over it. Nothing there now. Huh? Hearing shit.
Fuck! He like baited me. He knew damn well what he was doing. Son of a bitch. Also, that's something that's gonna happen forever. That's that ragdoll is apparently permanent with having the super mutant body. The game doesn't know how to handle the ragdoll. That is incredibly aggravating that he like baited me out like that. Dude literally like sat and waited for me to like peek down the stairs. He's like, all right, now. So obnoxious. Alright. That does give me a little bit more hope for the the bottle cap mine doing more than I thought. I don't know how much hope that should give me, but it gives me some. Right? Because I think we can hit him with that, and maybe that'll break some pieces of his armor. Maybe. Might be able to take a route like that. Yeah, I like the way I have it written is, or the way I have it in my little mini series thing is that we never really worry about the we never worry about the cryo or anything. That none of that is canonically how he got to the wasteland or anything. But at least in my little headcanon. His whole way of getting here has just been like himself after Navarro, right? You two, yeah, they can hear it. They can hear the redeemed. They can hear everything we can hear. Okay, so to summarize, or to, I guess, wrap up that question, they do attack me. Damn. I can't shoot again? What the fuck? That's a bit annoying. Damn it. Yeah, the game, like, doesn't let me shoot again immediately. I can get a shot, and then it has to, like, completely reset. That's kind of annoying. I take it the jump scare gets bagged sometimes. Oh, hit you into the tab. Okay. This is a bit annoying. We can save a jet. Just one here to try to... God damn it.
Did I jump scare you?
God damn it, Tony. Right after he says he can hear it all too well as well. Look at that. Tony knows what he's doing. Okay. I wasn't expecting to lean out that far. I front up on him. Damn. Are you kidding me? Fuck it. Body shot. Kill him, please. Alright. Damn. I'm good with that. Not ideal, but I'm good with that for now. Okay. Is he out here? Wait a minute.
I can smell you out there.
Oh, it's enough. I don't know that good is the word. You're so frequent with them. I just expect it to be you.
What the? Nothing there now. The jet will make you jittery. Huh?
Where he's baiting me. It didn't even hit him. Because it was around the corner, it didn't even hit him. I can't run.
Why do they always gotta fight back?
My God. Oh my God. Listen, fake Frank. Where is he? Where is he? Okay.
Disappeared, huh?
Just hiding, or he's just sitting right there.
There you are, bastard.
Yep, they still got the plasma grenades. I forgot. Well, honestly, it did more damage, but I think that's just because we have heavy gunner and explosive.
Where'd that little fucker go?
Ugh! Of course. Sure, sure. Why do I even bother, man? Why do I even bother using fucking VATS? I know damn well it sucks ass. I think it's because it tried to fire from a human's height. I know damn well VATS just suck. Nope, not Jamaica Plain. We're, attempting to fight the Frank Horrigan clone. He's quick on that one. Welcome, Remy. Fuck is he? See.
Playing games with me, huh? No need to hide. I'll be over soon.
Where is he?
Come on in.
That's what this is what I hate, right? Is this like guessing game of
Nice
where
and quick. You can trust me. Oh, I know. No sign of him now.
Hey Shig, what's up, man? Been a minute. I'm back from vacation. Right there. Oh, he's going up above me. Oh, okay. 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 Oh! He's a fucking shadow, dude. Where is he? Give me my weapons, damn it.
Shit. Lost him.
He's back at full health? Excuse me? Well, honestly, I might take the death here anyway. Yeah. He's back at full health? How? I wonder if his power armor has the auto injector. I wonder if his power armor has the auto injector. Because I never heard it.
Oh, now it's on.
I never heard the stim pack, and we're way too close. We would have heard it. I'm trying to think about what we would do, how we fight that. I'm really not positive how we fight that. Because that means that we have to, A, hit him with enough burst damage that it can't get him. Or we have to, B, take out that chest piece specifically. And... I don't know. I don't know what the, I mean, outside of it being a custom script that like he heals when you break line of sight, or I don't know. I don't know. Literally the only thing I can think of is the auto injector. We'll know if we're able to kill him. We'll figure it out from the chest piece, but that's crazy. We're back. Boss's regen. Gotta remember, we don't have real power armor. I know NPCs do, but we would we would hear the stem, I would think. Okay.
What the?
Thank you, thank you. It's this one is not going
What was that?
ideal, obviously. Okay. Wait a minute. I'll move this back.
Nothing.
Okay.
At least it sure looks that way.
Move this back here, because he's gonna run straight at me. Why would I be targeting them? Okay, hold on. Fuck! I hit too hard. Fuck! Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm mad. I didn't want to use VATS because it got me a minute ago. That's right, we have a black bar all the way around. Why does my... I'll fix that in just a second. Ah, fuck. It's so close, dude. It's so... Like... I know what I need to do, I just can't do it. It just... So, if you're wondering, this is what we're rocking. Because since you just joined, I misbehaved. This is what we've got. I have the helmet from the mod, but I think it has some kind of restrictions on it. So like this power armor is supposed to be, the mod for it is supposed to be power armor for strong, right? It's supposed to make strong look like like Frank Horrigan. But using the playable super mutant and getting that stuff in, it makes this stuff work.
Gary!
Laggy as shit right now. Hey, what's up, Galty? But we are bugging the fuck out right now because we went into first person or third person, which it just also the maker of the mod for the playable super mutant even said pretty much we're a super mutant. I don't know why we have the high and tight haircut, but you know, here we are. Not unlock this. There we go. No, I didn't make the mod I have been trying to mess with the mod. I have been trying to fix it so we can use stuff in it. This is a combination of like 6 different mods to like make this somewhat like runnable. The problem with that is, oh my god, please. Why? It's like I don't know, the mouse, or not the mouse, obviously. It could be, but the mod has like introduced some dead zones or something. It's frustrating.
Nothing there now.
I would not be against CBBE. Is that the
What the?
That's the one where it's like a custom character creator, right? Okay, aim lower. That one hit. Feeling caution. Oh shit. Okay, that hit. That didn't do much, if we're being honest. Okay. This is as close as we've possibly been. This is as close as we've possibly been. Oh my god. Holy shit! What do you do? What do you do? Holy shit. A better body enhancer. I've seen I've seen the CBB thing. I didn't know what that meant. I've never looked at it because it's not the. I mean, obviously, I play nearly all of my challenges on vanilla. When I look at mods, it is specifically for something like this. It is like a challenge that is, like in this case, just goddamn miserable. But it's not typically the case. Jesus, dude. What do we? Okay. I'm sure he counts as an oversized enemy. I'm sure he's immune to stagger, right? Okay, okay. I think I know what we gotta do. I think I know our best option here. Yeah, you're good, Bryce. All good, Bryce. Things are, your house almost caught on fire? What the fuck happened? I don't know about hot, but oil fire? Damn. Don't put water on that shit, just snuff it out. You gotta, like... It probably would have helped to make her look more like an old lady. Yeah, that's what I've been picking. I don't know that it's helping. Stovetop oil? Damn. That's pretty crazy. That actually is, like, really fucking wild. You may be a culinary professional, but most of my family... Dino Nuggies nearly burnt down the house. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, hold on. You prefer Family Guy? I prefer Family Guy. Okay. Hold on. Fuck. Okay. Player.add item. Oh, we just gotta get it down. F99. Okay. I've at some point hit my caps lock here. Does anyone know how to check the fucking Tesla cannon thing? how to check the fuck. Not the, I know what I'm trying to say here. Is it just gonna be 000 and then whatever, like here? So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 011. Does it follow that same naming convention? No, I guess not. Okay, I don't know. I should have gone with that one. I did see that there were some height mods that like I should have added in. I have no idea how to check this for I know how to get it. I know how to get the thing. I just don't know how to check the DLC number. There it is. 006. Ah. Just took me a second. We got there. All right. So now we can go ahead and rename that immediately. Okay, who needs to actually know how to do shit? You can just fucking brute force it. That is, I prefer Family Guy. And you are number 268. I keep track of my follower count on Twitch because I can actually see it. And there we go. Now you get a gun named after you. I can do that wherever. And I have a gun wall for every challenge. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna... I technically could use it in this playthrough. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna use it in this playthrough, but I technically could. I just typically can't use... I'm used to not using guns in playthroughs. Okay. There actually is, so like, that's one of the things I'm trying to get down there, is, the imposter that I'm currently trying to fight actually has Frank Horrigan's weapons. We have the mod that's literally called Frank's Arsenal, and so he'll have the wrist blades and the plasma caster down there. Yeah, overall, I would say that the Tesla Cannon, I think I've said before, is one of my favorite games in all of Fallout, or guns in all of Fallout. My favorite games. Okay. So, I could use it. Good to know, because that may be what comes out here in a second. We got him really close that time. We got him really close that time. I think with the crit... Fuck did they fight? I think with the crit we stand a chance.
Gary!
Tesla Cannon from 76. Hit me with the Gary, huh? That is one of my favorite sound bites, the Fallout 3 Gary soundbite. That was one thing that I determined I had to have whenever I started adding sound bites. Specifically the Tesla Cannon from the Enclave one here. There's Shig hitting the hi, I'm new. What's up, Shig? I know you were here earlier, but I'm saying hey again. Okay. Okay, hold on. Ah, I'm panicking. Okay.
Shit, I must have a concussion.
Okay.
Fucking seeing things.
Maybe he's new, maybe he's a liar. Okay. I highly doubt we're gonna get both shots off here, but... Crit. Okay. That doesn't... Yeah, okay. Wait, the chest piece broke. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. We're using it. The hope's alive. Wait a minute. There's nothing else I can do. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh my god! Never mind. He's healing. The hope's not alive. The hope's dead. Okay. Fuck. He is healing, and I'm fucked. That's what that means. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's so fast! Why is he so fast? Where are the super mutants that were out here? Where are the super mutants? Fuck. Where'd they go? Okay, so that's the one that exploded. Ah! Son of a bitch. Get over here. I think his helmet broke. I think he's lost pretty much all of his armor. Okay, okay, hold on. This might be doable still. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I'm stuttering. It's spazzing the fuck out. Where is he? Okay, I'm in caution. Okay, hold on. Where the fuck did he go? Ah, fuck, I got too far away, god damn it. Ah, why? Why does it regenerate all of his health if you get so far away? Yeah, it's literally if he gets out of load distance. And you don't know because he's so fast. Fuck. Where did all the super mutants go? Okay, hold on. What the fuck happened to all the super mutants? They just fucking leave? I mean, I might as well let him kill me at this point, right? But if I knock his helmet off, let's see. It's definitely doable. It's definitely doable with what we've got. God.
Fucker!
Yeah. The minigun honestly probably would have done it. The minigun probably would have done it. I didn't know that his helmet was broken though. Bro, I mean, the problem is you really can't even stand your ground though. He just does so much damage. That wrist blade does look pretty badass. Yeah. So we get the crit. Maybe we save the crit for the second mini nuke shot after his armor's broken. Because the first nuke shot... Yeah, I don't have it on. I don't have it on right now. Are you trying to access it, Bryce? So I think maybe we said... I think... Oh, yeah. That's active in the core. Yeah, it's active in terms that the mod is loaded, but I don't have the session up or anything. I don't have the software running. That's just saying that it's connected to the software. Yeah. So I think the crit on the second one. Probably. Level 5 probably does have a lot to do with it. I don't have blitz. My attacking distance is so much shorter than it was with Connor. We just did a run as Conor McGregor, and I feel so much weaker that we can't teleport with blitz. Okay. We have crit. If we do this fast enough, maybe they won't blow. I did go and grab the nuke at the junkyard, Bryce. I went back and grabbed it post, or not post, at the very start of stream. If they don't blow up, I think I can lure him out to them, and maybe even the suicider could get him, but I just don't know. There would be a lot of pain. There would be a lot of pain involved with any donations bag. Alright, let's see. Bottle cap mine. Okay. I think our setup works. I could, yeah.
What the fuck was that?
We got a second one from the
There now.
listening post, or where you get the shit. Okay, we're good. Because we should get hidden and he'll step back out. Right?
I must have a good
Okay. Okay, here we go. It's gonna miss, I know it. What's up, Winfalis? Things aren't going great. Okay. Do we try mini nuke here? I did finish Connor's run. I'm not mini nuke. Wait, let's try minigun here. He's already healing. Dude, he's just so fast. He's just so fucking. I like that. The game is just so quick on the loading screen now, too. It didn't even give me time. That might be the fastest loading screen I think I've ever seen. You're in the middle of moving out yourself? Good, man. There are mini nukes in the armory, but I don't think I can get into it right now. I don't think you can get into the armory right now. Plus, I would have to try to run past, I'd have to try to run past him. Also, I forgot to add this back, so we need to do that real quick. And I need to save again. Let's see. It was number 268. There we go. Alright, let's save one more time. Just for good measure, that way we don't lose it. I don't think I'll be able to short with how fast he is. I might be able to place a second mine there. I just don't think that I don't think the grenades I don't think I'll be able to get them off and get them to him in time. Unless there's a way to throw a grenade in vats, which I'm unaware of. I like that idea. Family guy. I like that idea. Yes, Bryce, I'll hear you out as well. I'm going to. I'm gonna get my crit this time. I'm gonna get the crit again. I'm definitely gonna try that because no matter what, it's funny. Throw the nade and then go Vats with Fat Man? Okay. I can do that. I can try doing that. Where did the fucking dogs go? I guess because I slept. Yeah, they're further away. Fuck, okay. Okay. What are the odds? Okay, no, here they are. Still hidden from the blood bug. Okay. That's not a bad idea either. I could have done that at the junkyard. Didn't think about that. Okay. Where the hell is this shack? God, okay. This is gonna be a journey. Oh, there's an actual bed here too. I didn't know that. Okay. We're gonna have to play this like Payday 2, and we're gonna have to conveyor belt this stuff. POV, Payday 2 simulator. When you have a shit ton of oh my god. Kind of throw this fuck shit. Okay, we're back. That was an easy fix. I think too many things were flying around right then. I don't think it likes me interacting with physics items. If we're being honest, I think the problem is our physics items. I did not kill the sentry. No, I know you're genuine, Bryce. That's a real solution. That is a real solution as well. I would like to try this first, just because I think it's funny, and I think this stands a chance of working. Jamaica Plains is striking again. Yep. This time, not Jamaica Plains though. Oh, it's fault though. I'm gonna say that this is probably enough. I'm gonna say that these 3 or 4 is probably enough based on how low we get his health. If it's not, you know, well, we gave it our best shot. I pissed off the blood bug somehow. I pissed off 2 blood bugs somehow. I think I'm just gonna try to put the bottle cap mine on him and hope that it hits him. Because he's definitely hitting the bottle cap mine, so if I put these close enough to it... I don't know. No, yeah, I gotta move them all the way up. That's why I said I'm doing this. I don't know if you've ever played Payday 2, but I'm trying to yeah, I wish I'm lion. You're lying on there. It's gonna be easier to call you lion so people know who I'm referring to. I wish I was enough. I get him damn close. The grenade and Fat Man combo might be enough. That's the only thing. If the grenade Fat Man combo is enough, this is overkill. But and not that it's like, I shouldn't say enough. Did I run the other one further? Or throw it somewhere else? I thought I threw 2 over top of the car. Did I not? Okay, we're down to 3. Oh, I feel like that probably what happened. Aid Fat Man, mine gas tanks, yeah. I already forgot where I placed one though. So we're down to 3. Today's a sad day. I feel like I threw it like that. And then that. A long time. Since release, since the initial release back in what? 2011? Might be 2011. Something like that. Because I think it came out 11/11/11, or that was Skyrim, right? Okay, I got you. So you do prefer Lymphalis, or wait, it's not Lymphalis. Fuck. Lympalius. 2015? It was 11/11 something, or is that Skyrim? Was that the re-release for Skyrim? One of them was 11/11. It may have been 11/11/2015. Alright, all good, Remy. We'll be here. So it was 11/11/2015? I mean, yeah, that's valid. 10 years probably, or 10 years this year. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I have bad memory when it comes to this stuff, obviously, but I've been playing since release, and before that, I was playing, I would play 3 in New Vegas. I played the hell out of, specifically 3. I don't think by that time I had gotten into New Vegas yet. Lympalius. Okay. Okay, so those won't explode. It's yep, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen when I saw the chaos pop up. Okay. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
I am. Oh, you've also taken control of the keyboard. Alright, I'll let you do what you want to do. I didn't realize it was redeemed since it's upside down. There it is. That one is the only one for sure we're not dropping. We will wait. As always. Off we go. I'm upside down, so it's even hard for me to guide where I'm going. I saw that, and then you dropped everything else. Or you dropped everything, so... He's got full control of the keyboard right now. Well, Twitch chat has full control of keyboard right now. So, we'll let this run for a minute. Well, for, a couple minutes. Oh. Making our way back up now that we're back from being flipped. Because I can actually guide myself now. I do think it'll be fun to have a run where y'all control my keyboard solely. And like, hopefully we'll be able to integrate YouTube into it as well from... Shit. I got you. I was fucking looking away, so I almost didn't react in time. I think I'll be able to integrate YouTube as well. I will probably shorten the time now that we're not on a chat versus streamer time. I don't think that we'll do a 3-minute timer forever like we have here. I saw one go this way and one fell. Yeah, okay. Well, so with that, we're going to, at some point, do a whole stream where y'all get full control of the keyboard. and I can only control the mouse. So this will be a team effort. So, alright. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I could do it like that. If my dick falls. It would exist forever in the game if it was. Alright. What's the call? Are we good? Am I good to pick these up again and attempt this fight? Because, I have moved these a good distance to reset here, to reset progress. Alright. Because the original intention with that is it inconveniences me in a fight, not that it's permanent. The only one that's supposed to be permanent is like the drop something else. But I need it. This is pretty crazy. The mod author is certainly a troll. You can press R to throw?
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that? Nothing there now.
Okay. You played basketball with the Raiders head. I did not know you could press R to throw. Carrying these the whole way.
Just noise. Just noise.
I don't like that he's detecting.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, apparently R does that. It gives it a little momentum. Okay, we're gonna probably have to go with 2.
It will make you jittery. Yes, she was right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's just for objects. Like that, like physics objects like that. What am I doing? Grenade. Let's go with the second mine here as well. Wait, am I gonna set... Surely I don't set this off, right? Okay. Okay. There he is. Shit! It's gonna hit the roof, I know it. Nope, it hit him. He threw a mine. He's gonna set him off. Oh my god, this might be the closest his health has been. Did it get him? Did I see the XP pop? We got our fucking weapons, boys. We got our fucking weapons, boys. Fuck you. Oh my god. I'm gonna step outside and die to a super mutant. I know it, but we got him. Yes. My god, we got it. Holy shit. What was his equipment? You can't pick it up. Oh, you fuckers. You can't even pick it up. That's fucked. Yeah, before I save, the game's gonna crash or something. Let's see it. Let's see the wrist blade. Where is it? There it is. Oh, well, it's kind of buggy. That's kind of buggy as hell. That sucks how buggy that is. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. The plasma caster is good though. It's kind of fucked too though. If we're being real. They're a little fucked too, but you know what? We got it. We have it because I saved. I saved after I did it this last time. How does it look on the wrist in first person? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I guess it's built for first person. It's not really built for third person, huh? We need to very quickly get over and save. So that would explain why he wasn't using the plasma cannon, and thank God, because if he was, I really don't think we would have gotten through that. I don't think there was any way in hell we were gonna survive that. Otherwise. So this is the playable super mutant mod. We're playing as Frank Horrigan, right? And so we have the playable super mutant mod, and then we have super mutant power armor, which is essentially just combat armor. It's reskinned combat armor, if we're being honest. That's what this is. 35, 32, 32, and then like there's the under armor, which we don't really need, but it's what gives it a little bit more aesthetic. And then the helmet, which we can't equip for whatever fucking reason. I keep trying, can't figure it out. Fun. But yeah, no, not quite a character mod. He does not, unfortunately. So like the only thing, it's save, right? To be clear, we did save there, yes, okay. Let's see how we do against the Deathclaw. I imagine he's gonna fuck us up, but let's find out. He already grabbed me. That's an insta-kill, isn't it? Damn it. Fucking, that is one thing that I could say I hate about Fallout 4, is the Deathclaws get those fucking animations. Because we should have gotten a swing in. There's no reason he should have been able to interrupt me there. Not like he did, anyway. Trying it again. We're like right here, but... Other super mutants do attack me. That was a question I had too that we found out the hard way. Like... It's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious that he could just fucking do that. I don't want to burn a jet just to see how much damage this fucking blade does. Also, that is a permanent thing because because the animation, or because they've made, we're bigger, we're super mutant, and it's on basically drafted on a human skeleton. For the game, that is, it definitely struggles. Fuck. Fat fingered it. Okay. It's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. I fucking hate it. I'm so mad. I'm so frustrated. The deal is, I'm pretty sure Ballistic Weave won't go on it, even though they textured it as as combat armor and stuff like that, or because they textured it as combat armor, I'm pretty sure it won't go on it. So what kind of ammo does the plasma caster take? Out of curiosity, plasma. That makes sense. That makes sense. That checks out. Definitely checks out. All right. So from what I saw there, though, with that, it looks like you only get the damage if the blade actually hits, because it's not on both hands. It looks like it is locked to that one side. I really don't like how it looks in third person. We may opt for something else. I think I've earned my wrist weapon here. I say that because there is a Predator mod that I saw somebody pair with this for a wrist blade. So we could use the wrist blade from a Predator mod. And I think that would look better. The plasma caster we're probably gonna keep no matter what. We'll probably put up this one. Just because it looks kind of shitty in third person. Which is like honestly really disappointing. And I think it's purely because we're on a super mutant body, so it's having to enlarge it. It doesn't quite sit flush. But, you know. I feel like I have earned my weapons at this point. Take on a Yagua. Do that. I play the hell out of this game, as you've probably noticed. Well, there's one that has weapons too, from what I saw. See, that feels like Frank Horrigan. That feels like Frank Horrigan. Frank Horrigan would also have the kill anybody mod. Oh, you know what? That sucks. Remy left right as yeah, that's what I mean. It would be cool to have the Predator's blade. Just I think it'll look better cosmetically on the character. Granted, tired of certain people having plot armor. Is that directed at Preston? Because it should be. It is a pretty slow weapon, if we're being honest. That's not that slow. Alright. Time to handle Wolfgang the way Frank would handle Wolfgang. Because when you show up, they point guns at Frank. I think we all know how that would go. I feel like the next run that we have to do, by the way, because we're going to be saying Frank a lot, should be a Punisher run. So we play Frank Castle now. We're just going to do a shit ton of Franks back to back. Oh, hey, Carl, you're about to witness a fucking bloodbath. Hey, Simone. Hey, Wolfgang.
Commonwealth justice for you.
Is it? Alright. They pointed guns at me. We can modify it? Yeah, we could. There's a weapons workbench over there, I believe. Actually, I'm pretty sure I am. What? No! Fuck! And luckily we don't have to kill him again, but fuck me, really? Okay, so super mutants don't jump on cars. That was such a far run. God damn it. As a super mutant, do not jump on car. Good to know. So, like, I know that happens normally, right? Yeah, death by car is, like, really aggravating too, but whatever. We're popping our last jet. Oh no, we have two still. Oh, that's right, because I didn't fight the super mutant. We're gonna head down towards, yeah. Literally, it's just a physics collision. I think again because we're along. My arm's broken, so it's like we have no movement in that arm unless we're. I've really got to take a shit. Oh, what happened? We went into third person for a second, and then I don't know what happened. Alright. So, the good news is, we should be immune to radiation. Right? Or, we should be immune to all radiation. I don't know if that means that we can drink irradiated water and stuff. Because, like, if you look, we definitely ate some food. And, like, these, like, we get rads from that. I don't know exactly how the rads play here. Let's see if water is any different. No. Okay. So if we drink, we can't drink. We have to fill a water bottle or something. We can't drink from there. Okay. We're also... Are we just running? Nope, we are swimming. It just doesn't look like swimming. That's how powerful Frank Horrigan is, boys. As I said, I think it's more that my legs clipped into the car and just shattered instantly. Which also means walking through Boston is a lot more horrifying.
Am I ever glad to see you? We could really use a
Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. Excuse me? Jesus Christ. I mean, the mod author did say it has its quirks. Yeah. That was crazy. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Well, we're gonna head over to Eleanor because she might have some plasma plasma ammo this early on. I don't know that she will. Over there. I don't know that she will. Oh good, oh good. Polius. Right? Right? Think we got it. But yeah. Trust me, I understand. You're all good. This, you at least got to hop in to see, like, probably the most eventful part of the night, and that was me just getting my weapons again. Or getting my weapons in general. Alright, I'm all good with that, man. I'm pretty sure they only have plasma ammo if you're a high enough level. Meanwhile, Eleanor down here has most high level ammos at level 1. I don't know why she has such high level ammo down here. Wimpalius. Yeah. Okay. Wimpalius. Yeah, Wimpalius. No, wait. I don't know. They start with plasma? Okay. Well, that's doable then. Try to avoid sneezing on my computer screen. I don't know where I'm at. I'm used to approaching actually from Diamond City. We got it. We got to her though. We got to her though.
best scrap in the Commonwealth, right here.
Let's see what you've got.
He doesn't have plasma right now. He does have 44 ammo. Interesting. Huh. Which doesn't use dollar signs? Like, I wonder if it's a symbols thing or what would be the point of that? That's kind of dumb. That's really dumb. Is your old graffiti tag? Yeah, we're not high enough level for it to have crashed yet, but yeah, we're near it. It's back behind us that way. Frank would definitely fuck up some aliens. Anything that looks at him wrong. Really. Like this. Ah, I missed! There we go. A little bit of panic, but we got it. Cleo? Yeah. Cleo would have plasma ammo. I don't see, I've played a shit ton of this game. I've never needed plasma ammo early in the game. Oh shit, did I never level up? Or have I leveled up? I never leveled up. Alright, let's see. We have access to literally everything, so... I mean, we're gonna be... Surely... He might, Remy might. Surely this counts as a heavy weapon, right? I assume that counts as a heavy weapon. We could just take Idiot Savant right now. We have 10 intelligence, but it'd still be a decent. Yeah, we won't use console commands for ammo and stuff. All of this, we're in the main game now. We're in the story now. As far as that's
I
pretty
got
cool.
orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job.
Just
Protecting
crash but
Diamond
not
City means
burn.
keeping me
I
out,
got
is
you.
that it?
I got you, Remy.
Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was
Could you
all lies.
imagine if they had like realistic reactions where she's like, "Ooh, it's the scary reporter, boo," and then turns around here,
You can't just
she like
lock me
fucking
out.
sees a super mutant.
Open this gate right now.
I can't skip. I'm trying.
You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal.
Remy must have a
me
thing
a
for
minute.
Piper.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches.
I do like how large your character does look. He is not as big as canonical Frank Horrigan, but look at that. You're at least a head taller than everybody else, which is nice.
Piper,
I think it puts it would put this character at what, about 8 foot?
Gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough?
Oh, I'm sure there are
Shuts
some,
down the
Alistair.
press.
It's
Why
not
don't we
on
ask the
my
newcomer?
stream.
always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, welcome. Don't let...
I'm sure your city's a great place. I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to...
Quincy
My
was
son,
destroyed a little
Sean.
bit ago, too. That's the crazy thing.
I hope so.
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but...
In your humble opinion. I don't like how much talking we have to do. Frank would just be murdering everybody by this point. Let's see. Do they start with plasma ammo?
It's the new guy. That's you, right?
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Well,
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
No plasma, just fusion. And the 2mm fucking magnetic charges, electromagnetic charges.
You?
Sure.
I don't know you. Just
Keep calm. I'm standing.
that's
Human as the day I was born.
well.
Are
alright.
you human?
Let's see what you've got.
Odds and ends.
I am certainly human. Superhuman, matter of fact. Oh, damn it. I don't think y'all even got to hear my joke. I don't know when the lagging started. I'm sure there is. Well, whether there is or not, the actual super mutant where they're
Let's see what
supposed to
you've
do the
got.
voiceover absolutely makes it a silent protagonist mod. Wait, he actually sells baseball grenades? Huh. I didn't know he actually sold baseball grenades. Interesting.
Win the game. Buy a swag.
I love his version of baseball.
Something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem.
Yeah.
Are
I-
they for sale?
Abandoned forever.
Game where Stream does not like Diamond City. Go ahead and well, that's probably the fucking reason.
Going to go so that you don't replace it.
That certainly doesn't help, I'm sure. Start the slaughter. I might. They don't have what I need. There's a good chance we come back through and carve through the city. But I need my weapons first. I need my ammo first. Also, I don't know how many characters in Diamond City are actually considered essential. I am really annoyed that you don't get to use actual power armor. And like, we could go get... Technically, I think.
Head on inside.
We could do the Black Devil side mission. And I could scale. I think after you're in, you can do player scale or something like that. And then make myself bigger like that. Like without being a super mutant. But not really the way I wanted to handle it, obviously. Yeah. All named characters in Diamond City are essential. That's dumb. I know the vendors aren't because I fucking accidentally killed Myrna at some point. Lepalius is he's advertising for me in chat too. Thank you. You don't have to do that. Everybody who just wants to hang out and watch, I'm completely down for. Mark II combat armor mod. Okay. I might do that because the deal is too with the power armor, even with this stuff, right? I think I can retexture. I think with these mods installed, because I already have the textures installed with the mods. Oh, Bag advertising the Discord if you'd like to join the Discord. I stay pretty active in there. Most people who talk, I try to interact with. I do try to interact with everybody who talks. I don't always catch everybody. I try to do my best, though. That being said, we're not super active. It's pretty small. I think we're at 28 people right now, so... Anybody who wants to come in, hang out, have some conversations, suggest some challenges, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, since I have the mods, I should be able to pull over the textures. I'm not super familiar with Creation Kit. I'm learning it slowly, and so that's probably not a horrible place for me to start, is just trying to learn retexturing. God damn. It is getting framey as shit already. Frank like sweet. I've thought about it. What's cool about the Space Marine, right? Cool about the Space Marine idea is, let's see. Let's properties. What's cool about the Space Marine idea is if I did the silent protagonist mod, right? Or if I did the silent protagonist thing, and then just did, hold on. Where is it? Here he is. So, I could do this, right? Not ideal, but I do have voice mod for stuff like this. Alright, let's go back to normal mic. Alright. But yeah. I do have voice mod for, specifically I have a raid like cinematic that I can do. I have thought about trying to do a run as a Space Marine though. That has something that crossed my mind.
First time a good neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off.
What was that? I couldn't. You hand over everything you got in them pockets.
I'm all about. See, for me, I'm all about.
I'll take a look. Sure.
A gun for every occasion.
Good neighbors of the people, for the people.
Why? Why does it keep happening when I talk to people? What's up, Welsh? Living next door to a load of Horrigans. Fuck, it lagged like right as I tried to. Fuck, none of them have plasma ammo. We're good. We're back, but it keeps doing it every time I access a fucking.
Of the people, for the people?
Every time I access a fucking vendor is when it decides to do it.
Running from something? Welcome home.
Alright. Yeah, all good, man. Damn, nearly PB'd 3 times, 3 runs. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. That's crazy. But yeah, I would, I'm not against doing a Space Marine run. Especially, I'm sure there's mods for Space Marine armor. So the next one we're going to do, at least, like, what we have planned out, like, from challenges that have been suggested, is I think we're going to be playing as Bosk from Star Wars. I don't have a lizard head, so I think the solution that I'm trying to figure out is we're gonna do it over like a bandana or something. That way I might be able to equip a helmet with it as well. Not sure if I'll actually go with that or not, but with the with the face or with the bandana, I'm going to try to do a mask over like a Deathclaw head, and I'm going to scale it down and try to put it on, and maybe try to erase the horns. That's really the best I think I can do on. I think that's pretty much the best I can do on here. Or I might be able to find like an Argonian thing from Skyrim, an Argonian mod. That's really all I think I can do, right? To try to get a lizard-like character. Oh, I've played some Helldivers too. We did that on stream. So all my backgrounds are over here. Give me just actually we'll go big screen. Why not? We'll go. There we go. Okay. So we've got so I did a community day where I played a bunch of games that people suggested. So we played Grounded. There's Helldivers. There's my Helldivers background. All of this stuff is queued up, right? There's Helldivers, Half Sword. Just half. Innerly Gungeon. Oh, I think this one was called Totally or Bang Bang Totally Accurate Redneck Simulator. That was a fun one. Deep Rock Galactic. There's Subnautica. And there's my Fallout one that I rock 90% of the time. So, there we go. We'll go back to my live screen. But yeah, that's a couple of my different backgrounds from stuff that I have played on stream. And yes, Helldivers is a ton of fun. Get the Dagoth Wave 24/7 radio mod. What the fuck is that? What is that, Welsh? I have no idea what that is. Supposedly, not supposedly, I saw it the other day. It's not even supposedly. Helldivers coming out on Xbox, so I'll be playing a shit ton of Helldivers casually. I gotcha. I'll have to look it up later, Welsh, or if you link to it in the Discord, I'll. So I guess they're just fucked, right? Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool. A song made from Elder Scrolls dialogue. Dying Like the Beast will be a fun one to play too. So typically my Saturdays are free days that I can play whatever. That's a game that I want to play. Wednesdays, so tomorrow, will be yeah, August is the Helldivers 2. Yep. I'll be playing a shit ton of Helldivers casually at that point. Like I played a ton of or I beat and got all the achievements for Doom the Dark Ages. But like I didn't do that on stream. I did that personal time. One of those things. Damn. No, we are at level 15. We're not even close. We're level 6. We've got some time. But yeah. There's a lot of games I'll probably play intermittently. Oh, like I was saying, Wednesdays are when I play indie games with my friends. Some buddies from high school some buddies I went to high school with. So I may or may not be streaming. I'll probably stream on YouTube. So I was gonna try to keep YouTube to Fallout, because that is mostly what I do, and I think it helps having. I don't know how the algorithm exactly works on YouTube. I do think it helps if you're making one type of content, but that's not all I do, and I have a lot of fun talking with everybody. But yeah, we play indie games, so I think the consensus between my buddies are that they want to play Peaked. I have not played Peak. I have not looked at Peak. I have been in a chat where they were playing it once. and it sounded fun. So I'm not against playing it by any means. So we'll usually we have 3 indie games lined up in case we don't like it. If any of us don't like it, we'll pick up another one and then go from there. A police bike is $4 million. What? Why? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean on GTA? Hold on. My friends that okay. I missed it. I saw you say you needed a new game to play to replace GTA. I did not see the previous chat. I apologize. My friends and I played GTA Online and were upset with them when I told them that GTA Online is boring. It's like a job simulator, that GTA and vehicles are way overpriced. Yep, I absolutely feel that. Everything is overpriced, and then so like, I don't know how GTA had a problem with power creep, right? That is an issue for like MOBAs. Like, that's an issue for like MOBAs and like hero shooters. You have power creep. GTA had power creep because they introduced flying vehicles and fucking the oppressor. It is the dumbest thing. You can't, so like, they have all the jobs you can do, and half of them aren't horrible. At least in my opinion. Oh, might be lagging. Nope, we're good. Our frame rates are just shit. Okay. Half of the like things you can do aren't horrible. I don't think they're horrible. I like having the warehouses. I like having things to do that can make you a lot of money, and some passive missions that you can just grind and play with friends. I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't. I like the warehouse missions. I thought all that was good when it comes to like, oh, well, we can just hop in and do like a handful of missions, make a couple $100,000, call it good, right? Or if you have the big warehouse, like, okay, when you end the night, we can do this and this and da-da-da-da, move on, right? Oh, that's good. I'm good with that. It goes to hell. It goes to hell when one kid who bought a shark card can just destroy your entire kit.
10 points of danger tops. You want to talk something really dead.
You have marvelous
it definitely got.
I forgot you was there. Surgery sometime.
Okay, that was weird. I've never had it do that. A Meyer lurk! Yes. A Meyer lurk! I like how he says it for no fucking reason. It's so over the top. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Because normally when I tab out, it fixes. But like, it just dropped to like maybe half frames? It's so weird. It's so, like, that was so strange to me. Like, and that's what I mean, is like, I don't understand it, because like, we could, like, this can play all day, and granted, this is kind of a slideshow, but like, even here, we're not getting 60 frames. Like, it's so fucking eh. I will have my, no, like I said, now that I have room, I can bring my second PC out here and stream will start running a lot better here in the coming, like, week, 2 weeks, something like that. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I don't know about y'all. I like that. Hold on. Let's do... Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. Or maybe not. Okay. I guess it considers all of this a HUD. Yeah, it definitely isn't great. So like that right there is a cinematic. Like
I forgot you were there yet.
There it is.
What is it?
I think that looks so
Never
good.
mind. I'll handle it myself.
Maybe I'm wrong. I like how the cinematic camera looks here.
You run into feral ghouls. Keep your distance. Mindless eating machines. They'll always come straight for you. Oh, a customer. Need a room?
Does that, am I wrong? Does that not look good? And also, the stuff is there. So like if I do this, because it hides the HUD, you can't see anything. You wouldn't be able to see the reticle, you can't see the dialogue. I love it. I apologize to go on this little rant here. I love how this looks. I don't use it often, obviously. I love it though.
Here's your money.
You're in room 2, just through the
Oh,
door.
okay. It does not like cutting to me, apparently. Interesting. That's it. That is very interesting. Okay. I don't know why it did that. No, that is the end game. So like that is the, if I hit Alt Z, that is the GeForce experience. It's a game filter I have set up. So like I have the remove HUD here for one, but like auto depth of field, we have the letterbox for the black here, and then we have our contrast. These are my contrast settings. And so like there's really not a shit ton of stuff on this one, but it looks so good to me, right? And all it is that we up the contrast quite a bit and drop the highlights and raise shadows. So like, or I darken the shadows a little bit to make it a bit more moody. So like, yeah, that is legitimately all that's here. There's not a lot to the filter. If you have GeForce experience, anyone can do it, but it does. It looks so good. The auto depth of field is not great, but like you can see it here, right? Where everything behind is blurred. Where if I turn that off, oh shit, hold on, because I have a key that just does it. Yeah, you can see back behind, like you can see Doc Crocker over here.
All over my floors.
Everything's clear, and then I do it, and then that's blurred. The auto depth of field works so good for whatever fucking reason. No idea why. But yeah,
That article in the public is
love it. And then I think I have it turned off right now. Actually, it's on my window capture, so it's not actually on. That is fair. I do wildlife photography. I do know what I'm doing somewhat as a photographer. I wouldn't say that it makes all the difference, but like these are just my filters on frozen again? Okay, we're good. These are just my filters for a lot. This is OBS over here. That's OBS. And then I can take those filters there and take that further. I usually don't have both on, but that's what it does with both of them on.
Safe on this side of the wall. That's all that matters.
So good. So good. I love it. Like, you can see what it does to the lantern. I think that's, like, what I like most about it is, like, look at the lantern over there. And then, like, I'll turn this off. And, like, look. Like, you can see it's definitely still there. But there is quite the difference between that and that. The warmth of the picture is just so much better. You get the lighting here from the exit sign. I feel like shouldn't be that bright since it's halfway covered. Or the blue from the open sign. Dude, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have it where there'll be a channel point redemption to redeem the cinematic over here. But yeah. Yep. I love it. It's so good. Alright. We'll go from there. Sorry. I went on a little bit of a rant there. I do use my vignette a little heavy. I do know I use that quite a bit. I can back it off some. Oh, not in. Right, like there. That's a bit softer. All right.
See this bar?
Yeah,
Killed a
I
man
agree.
for-
There is a
I've got
lot
a
of
few minutes to
color.
browse.
But the deal is, if a game is going to have a lot of color, like this, the problem with Fallout 4, at least in my opinion, right? You go over here and you go to your display settings. There is no brightness setting, right? Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The problem is it's way too bright. So like if you're gonna have all these colors, you still have to make it moody. There is like a can light here, right? You can see what this does, right? You can see the area that it lights up, and of course it's going to light the other area, but not like this where it's spotlight on the fucking roof. So like all I tried to do was like really isolate the lights where you can. And so like with that, and it's crazy that with just some contrast and stuff, you can make out the light beams and the smoke that comes through here. Look at that. Is that not crazy? But like if that's off, it just looks like some shitty, like, you can see what they were going for. But like here, where you're looking directly against all the white, it's like, it's not visible. You have to have it on a dark setting for it to even show anything. I don't know. Sorry. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Not really frustrating. It's so annoying. It's over the top in a way that doesn't need to be over the top. It is something that has bothered me forever, and so like that's what I was messing with. Yeah, everything's washed out, and then the parts where every light has dust too. By the way, that's not just like a thing here in Diamond City. The only ones that don't, I guess, are like this one. I've never noticed this one, but
Don't move, Sid. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't
Yeah,
shoot, for God's sake, for family.
Get somewhere safe.
Put
Let's
the
see.
gun down.
Yeah, my
now.
friend made some
He's a Sith.
crayons.
He'll kill us all.
Crayons to eat? What the fuck did I miss?
No!
I tried to alt tab. I actually hit space.
Okay, show's
What did I
over.
miss? Hold on.
There are no
Yeah,
synths
my
in
friend
Diamond
made
City.
me
Hear
some
me?
crayons to eat.
You folks.
She made them with
damn
chocolate. Oh,
paranoid.
okay, they're chocolate. They're different colors. I got you. Okay. Yeah. That. Yeah. It's.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, what a mess. Oh, what a mess.
This dude has way too many sequences where he's just locked up and can't talk. I don't know about that. Obsidian did really good. With New Vegas. I was not a very big fan of I was not a big fan of what's it called? The Outer Worlds. And now it's getting the Outer Worlds too. And I didn't think it did that good. I didn't think it did good enough to warrant a second game. I appreciate them going through and doing I would appreciate them going through and like experimenting and finding their stride again. I don't know if the Outer Worlds 2 is the right call. Maybe I'm
You
wrong.
have a legitimate medical concern.
Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Facial reconstruction.
I very much could be. Just doesn't feel like it to me.
Patch me
I need to buy some
go over your
stuff, but I
symptoms,
think we're just gonna stick
one
with
at
this
a
for.
time.
I'm pretty beat up.
Scrapes and bruises, but it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Yeah, modern.
Anything else bothering you?
Like I loved. The deal is if you had 2012 You had 2012 Obsidian. I think it's 2012, 2010. I think it's 2010 actually. Let's see, I think Fallout 3. Hold on. Fallout 3 came out in like 08, right? That would put New Vegas at like what, 2010? I think that's. If you had 2010, maybe 09. If you brought back New Vegas from then, I'd be a fucking fanatic, right? If you had Obsidian from then making things, because the deal is what Obsidian had the advantage of, right? And this is kind of the unpopular opinion. People talk about the crunch time that Obsidian had with New Vegas, and that's true, but they had a shit ton of Fallout 3 assets, right? They built off of Bethesda's engine, and this isn't to say like they deserve all the credit they fucking get for it. It might be 2012. I don't fucking. I'm so, you know. I'm so removed from it at this point. If you had hit me like 2 years ago when I was streaming like all New Vegas, I could have told you every fact off the top of my head, but they had assets to build off of, and so they were able to focus more on story. And so the story of New Vegas is one of the best stories in Fallout, at least in my opinion. But the same issues that I found in the Outer Worlds were still present back then. Like, what I don't like about the Outer Worlds, or like the feel and stuff that I didn't like about the Outer Worlds, was still present during, at least during Honest Hearts, right? Where it's like, okay, so most of their quests sum up to fetch quests. And like what little bit there is of like, oh, go here, kill this guy, it's very, very simplified. I feel like there aren't a lot of moral quandaries when it comes to, at least when it comes to the Outer Worlds. And like there are some, don't get me wrong, there are some. Just wasn't my wasn't what did it for me, you know? As opposed to New Vegas, where you have like, you have all of the specifically, and like that is what I care about more than anything, is like the moral stuff like that hits, because like it's survival. Like there are like it's post-apocalyptic and it's survival, right? There's going to be a shit ton of like moral, like, oh, do you sacrifice your morals to do this or this? Like you can't reasonably in Fallout, you can't be the good guy 100% of the time, right? y'all having a whole conversation over here.
Disappearing, huh?
The quests themselves in Obsidian or in New Vegas, I don't feel are bad. It definitely takes some like warming up to, right? That wasn't a guy. The mannequin tripped me out. But like, reasonably, you can't always be the good guy. No matter who you want to be in Fallout, good people don't survive in the Fallout universe. That's how it, like, at least how it should be, right? You have like the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 3. I like the Brotherhood of Steel because they are the good guys. But they're only able to do that because they're a superpower, or because they're the super powerful force. And the reason they're a super powerful force is because they fucking stomped on everyone beneath them, pretty much, right? In Fallout 3, that is less so because they take care of people. Elder Alliance is the exception, but they're only in that position of power because of what happened before Elder Alliance. And then now what has come back to happen in Fallout 4, and the reason why I didn't like them before. But point stands. Good people do not survive in the Fallout universe. And so when you have a game, and like Fallout 4 is victim to it as well, where everything, you can be the good guy throughout the whole thing. It just doesn't work. Well, see, they know that the Brotherhood isn't good guys here. Like they're purposely staged in that, like, oh, they've gone back. The Brotherhood has always been staged as like the best faction, I guess, because they are probably the coolest faction. One, they got, so Bethesda, specifically Todd Howard, follows the rule of cool. Bethesda, and I don't know if that's just a Todd thing or a Bethesda thing, but they definitely follow the rule of cool. They think this is the best faction, so they're gonna be the ones we just glaze, right? Well, that was true in Fallout 3. That's what made them good guys. Yeah, they're portrayed as heroes. In Fallout 3 specifically, yeah, they're portrayed as heroes, but there was corruption. There was corruption and greed. But that they kicked those people out. That was the outcasts. The people who were true to the Brotherhood ideals were the outcasts. And they knew that when they made Fallout 3. The problem is, Elder Lyons, so, my opinion on it, Elder Lyons became an Elder unless his views radically changed, which they try to imply now, but, like, it didn't happen. He became Elder knowing that. And then Sarah, who followed his same ideals, also became Elder, and then it becomes Maxon, who does a 180, and they try to portray them as like this game has purposely staged them kind of in a hostile light, where like everything they say is, yeah, no, I know that they've. I mean, yeah, that's who they're based off of. Sorry, I missed that at the beginning. I missed your last message, awesome guy. It's Chaos Minute, but on that tent over here, the rust and stuff, or what? I don't know what I looked past, but. Sorry. Oh, you mean like the, I see. That blue over there. Oh, okay, maybe not. You're not wrong, though. What was I saying? Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel in New Vegas were staged as bad guys because that's what they came from. And they knew it, right? Obsidian understood because they came from Interplay, who made the original story, right? And the U.S. government previously even before the bombs fell, it wasn't great. We annexed Canada, and Nate was Fallout 4, or Bethesda now has gone back, but like, Nate was the laughing soldier that executed, or he laughed when the Canadian citizens were executed in front of him. And it's like, okay, that's a little loose, I think. That's sure, you can say it if you want, but unless it's in game, like, okay, if you want that to be the case, put it in. One of those things to me. But yeah, they were the way they were in New Vegas because that was the original Brotherhood, and they are meant to be. Yeah, no, I mean, there wouldn't be coke left. I mean, I guess it could be if it was pressurized, but like if there's any leak in 200 years, in a glass bottle, I assume maybe the liquid could have survived, but for the most part, that shit's gonna dry out. That's gonna be mostly syrup at the bottom, right? I don't know. I'm so... If you get into the things I don't like about Fallout 4, there are a lot of things I don't like about Fallout 4 when it comes to story. I play this game not because I'm like, yes, best Fallout game ever, all that shit, right? My favorite, I've said it before, my favorite Fallout game is Fallout 3. I love it. I love the way Fallout 3, like, takes its setting. Well, they don't have gas, it's all nuclear power in here, right? And if everything else is stable by this point, I guess, sure, we can pretend that it would stay stable, I guess. Yeah, that is one thing. I don't necessarily understand the gas stations. I don't necessarily understand the gas station. Let's go try this thing. Yeah, the guns did break fast in Fallout 3, but it overall, like, story and everything with it, it's probably my favorite. I loved Fallout 3's, like, basically everything about it. Because, like, you have what are essentially horror elements with the whole thing. And that's such a... I don't know, I played it when I was really young, and so a lot of it was, like, super impressionable, I guess, is the way to say it. Fallout 3 left as big of an impression because I had moments that, like, legitimately terrified me when I played it. Where it was, like, the first time you run into a ghoul. The ghouls look so... Yeah. That's what I mean, the subways. Yeah, the first time you run into... So they customized what the mutants can wear, because that's the one that the dude, that's the one that Erickson wears. Yeah. Oh, we got another mini nuke. Yeah, so you have the subways, which are downright horrifying as is, and then you have bearskin arm, super mutant bearskin. Gotcha. Huh? Excuse me? Wait, what? Does it put it on my arm? That is horrifying. Holy shit, that scares the hell out of me. Oh my god, that's the closest to horror that Fallout 4 has right there. But no, like, legitimately, like, you enter the subway and it's just terrifying. Everything is dark. You encounter the ghouls. The first time you encounter a glowing one is downright terrifying. The super mutants themselves aren't, like, horribly, like, aren't super scary. But the first introduction of a behemoth at GNR is fucking crazy. I love that. I love watching him just destroy the Brotherhood. Like, even now, I feel so good, right? I feel so good every time I watch, or if I, like, because I've gone back and I did a Fallout 3 playthrough not too long. I say not too long, probably like 2. But I've played through Fallout 3 multiple times, and like, it is, I don't know, it still holds up to me. It's like, it has some of my favorite moments that I remember in it, and there's a lot of that game I still remember just because it's so, like, ingrained in me. Meanwhile, if I got in New Vegas, I'd probably have to second guess a few things. Like, I only know as much about New Vegas because I streamed it for so long. I've had previous stints of streaming, as I've talked about before, like year-long stints of streaming in the past, and New Vegas has been a game that I've come back to a lot.
Purified water inside the city. That's
I'm down for yeah, gun breaking is kind of crazy because now you can just find something and you just have it forever. Yep. You find guns, like, if you get a 10 mil, it's like, okay, you get one at the beginning, unless it has a better attachment, unless it has the prefix like powerful or calibrated or some shit like that. I don't even look at it. I'm just gonna sell it for the most part. Like, it's pretty wild.
Some show, right?
Yeah, if Fallout 3, and supposedly it will, I think it'll come out next year. I don't think, okay, so two options really. That is, either Fallout 3 comes out next year, because Oblivion, Fallout 3 Remaster was in the same leak as the Oblivion leak, right? So I think the options are, A, it comes out next year, which is most likely, or B, it comes out in fucking November, like most Fallout games, and they just kind of silently drop it, right? Same thing they did with Oblivion. I think that's because okay, we're good. I didn't know it was fucked up for so long. God damn it. Alright, are we good? I don't know where it cut out. I don't know what I was saying when it cut out, but I think it is more likely to come out next year, but say it comes out in November. I could definitely see them doing something like that, where they just kind of silently drop it. I don't know where I was at. I don't know what I was going on about. I got distracted once I realized it fucked up. I do hope Fallout 3 gets a remaster, though. My big conclusion is I hope Fallout 3 gets a remaster.
There's no need to talk about any of this in
Fallout 5, I think they said the estimated time was like, or the estimated release, it was like 2030 plus. I was like, damn, that's rough. We're gonna get like 6 more years of fucking, or we're gonna get 5 more years, sorry, we're gonna get 5 more years of,
no funny business around there. Got it?
fuck, what's it called? 76 updates. Wild. See, that's one of the things. I don't think that they're gonna make a new Fallout. I do think that they're gonna. Oh, I remember what the fuck I was saying. I remember what I was saying. So the remaster. I was saying it's the only thing I think. That's the only thing I think they could do to justify shutting down that mod a couple years. Because there was a huge controversy when they shut down the fucking mod. Which was the dude that was trying to revisit the Capital Wasteland. And so like he had done the textures for all of the super mutants, he had done the textures for the ghouls, and he had made a journey back, I think something like that. And then they came out with, they shut him down, cease and desist, just to release the fucking revisit the Commonwealth, which is just the GNR building, which was fucking criminal. That shit pissed me off so bad. The only, and they said the cease and desist was because they had something like that in the works, and then they released the Creation Club thing. I would be, I mean, I was pissed. I'm still pissed about it that they shut that down. The only way it's acceptable is that if they're like, oh yeah, this has been in the work for like years. Right? And I don't believe that. Where the fuck is McDonough? I'm okay with dying.
Head on inside.
What up, Danny? It's just a weapon? It's just like, it doesn't actually blow up? What? Why? Alright. Well, we're loading our last save, because we're not going to use this as a weapon, but that's kind of crazy. Why doesn't it explode? That's pretty dumb. Just scripted to explode? Huh. So is that not supposed to be in the game? Did they accidentally like leave this in or something? Like the mod, I mean. Interesting. That is
Have a nice day.
So the mod left it in or something. One of the super mutant mods, I guess, made it where it's in the game again. I did not know that's how they handled that. I'm watching to see if we lag out again. Alright, well, That's it. That is certainly interesting. Alright.
Probably not.
Well,
Some guy.
that being said,
I came into town. Said he picked up a weird distress call in the Cambridge ruins.
but yeah, it's definitely, it's got its fucking moments here. Yeah, it really was. Well, that's the only bit of like horror to me in Fallout 4. This is going back to Fallout 3, talking about Fallout 3. Or talking about the I don't know, the weak points in Fallout 4, I guess, and referencing Fallout 3. What the fuck happened to centaurs, by the way? Surely we didn't just wipe out centaurs, right? They're still super mutants, so they're still centaurs. Like that's a thing. If the super mutants are repopulating, and we know that the ones at least here are sterile, which means they have to be repopulated through like the experiments that were done at Vault 81. Yeah. No, I just mean to not reference them or anything. It frustrates me, even if they're not in the game. If you want to say that there's none in Boston, that these are, you can say that these are mutants that came up from the Capital Wasteland, and there's a limited amount, but there's really not because it's a video game. But lore-wise, there's a limited amount of mutants, right? Cool, I'm good with that. But to just not reference them, period, frustrates me. Because you think if there were roaming mutant parties from Capital Wasteland, most of them only kept 1 or 2 centaurs kind of as a pet. It's likely they would die, right? I could believe that. Yeah, I'd be like, okay, sure. Yeah, makes sense. Not all of them would make it, and by the time you get here, sure. Good. But that's just not the case. They don't reference them at all. No one in the Brotherhood references them. You would think at least, like, they'd be like, you want to know the fucked up thing? The mutants here are nothing. They have pet mutated humans back in the Capital Wasteland, because this is the Brotherhood from the Capital Wasteland. There's no reference to centaurs, and it frustrates me. Yeah, I like, that's one of those things. Even if they're cut though, why are there no references? They had to have been cut pretty early in the development process, or when they decided to cut them, they cut all dialogue too, which makes no sense. I get cutting things that may reference a centaur, like there have a centaur in there, some shit like that. I can get that. I don't understand the whole not doing anything with them, right? It frustrates me. Yeah. As a junk flying wheelchair. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's crazy. That was kind of crazy. See, they didn't have to though. See, that's the crazy thing. It's like Fallout 4 is one of the releases that like I kind of not necessarily praise Bethesda for, but like when I talk about a good game release, like I talked about the other day, they announced Fallout 4. They're like, and the hype was so real for it. They're like, and it's coming out this year. That wasn't just like a trailer. They kept it under wraps until the day like of the same year they were releasing it. That is a very solid way to hype a game. To not do the Cyberpunk thing where it's in development hell for like 10 years, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I spent a lot of time just sitting here, but it's about to end stream. I'm already 20 minutes over. I'm just ranting at this point. Yeah. That's what I mean, is like, they did it so good, and that's one of those things, is like, to say it was rushed is kind of meh, because it really didn't have to be. Yep. I mean, that was a big thing from, my favorite route in the game, as I've said, my favorite route in the game is this route down here. If you follow it, follow it due south. I love this route due south, straight to the glowing sea. You get to see all of the survival along the way. I've talked about it. I've walked the route on stream, I think. But like from here, you get your first little peek at, oh, someone's spying on you. You go a little bit further and there's like, I mean, you get to see Sanctuary Hills. Don't start. What I miss? What hold on, I missed a statement or something. Don't start that topic. What topic? Hold on. What did I miss? I'm pulling up YouTube right now. You're in trouble, bag. Let's see. Oh, thoughts and prayers on Starfield. I gotcha. Starfield wasn't horrible. It definitely had no replayability. The game, again, buggy as all hell. I had some fun with Starfield until it was like, okay, pretty repetitive. You get overpowered very early on, which makes it very boring. You use the S word, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, Starfield. Starfield was like, it wasn't, I mean, it's definitely not the worst game I've ever played, right? It's one of those where, like, it may be one of the worst Bethesda games I've played, but it's not the worst game I've ever played. Starfield has its moments early on. The problem is every character talks like they're completely deadpan. Yeah. Oh, like, I had it on Game Pass. Didn't have to buy it. Didn't, you know. Like, that's the thing, is, like, I feel like I have probably a more accepting opinion of it, just because it was, like, it was free to play for me. But it's, like, at least I consider free to play. I already pay for Game Pass, so for me, it's like, oh, okay, I'll play it. But, like, all the characters are deadpan. Like, none of them get it, at least when I play it, none of them get excited for shit. The entire game is like, I don't know how to describe it. Just really, there's no sense of urgency, but they try to imply that there's one, or try to act like there's one. The whole open world thing is meh. Like, I would be fine with it. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed. I would be fine with the way they handled the open world thing if there was a better way to handle it, right? Because, like, I can tell you exactly where a lot of the stuff came from. A lot of the stuff they pulled came from, like, Star Citizen. The map, the way you control the map is janky in the same way Star Citizen's map is janky. You handle light or you handle combat in a much dumbed down way compared to Star Citizen. Where it's like Star Citizen focused on actual dogfighting. I love it because, like, so here's kind of the deal, right? Starfield took the approach of, you are in a jet plane. Sure. I kill Mama Murphy all the time. That's, I think we've all done it once or twice. Not always intentionally, but we have. What was I saying? Oh, so like Star Citizen, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a video of how dogfighting works on Star Citizen. It's crazy because, like, I mean, it is. They built the game where there's like zero gravity and all that stuff. So like the combat will flip where if you're flying forward, right, and you want to get into a dogfight, they'll cut their engines and completely spin around. And like, so you'll have dogfighting where they're going full speed, always focusing on each other like that, right? They're like always rotating, but always looking at each other. And so it's these crazy dogfights that are like super dynamic. And then you get to Starfield, and it's not even fucking close, right? If you try to pull something like that in Starfield, God help you. It just, you can, but it's not as responsive, and the game always, for whatever reason, even when you're in space, you have this drag that every time you try to turn, it feels like you're getting pulled in the opposite direction, and it just pisses me off. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. Star Citizen is cool for the first, like, hour you play it, and then you realize that it's never going anywhere. That's the best way to say it. It's that game has been in development hell for like years and years and years, and the developer makes ridiculous amount of money. At one point, I think the most expensive ship was over $1,000. Now I looked at it the other day, the most expensive ship's like $100, but still, it's like within I think it's like 500 actually. That's not reasonable for a video game, but it's more reasonable than anything they've had before. That is not me supporting Star Citizen in the slightest, but I'll be damned, the game is fun sometimes. That's fair. That's fair. Fallout 4 has, if the game was as open world as it is. See, I will say, that's another thing. Another thing I liked about fucking, that's another thing I'll say about, New Vegas. You could accidentally kill, it breaks you inside. They ought to have a mod where they make an AI of Todd Howard's voice and just have him re-voice all of Sarah's lines. That's just Todd Howard in drag. But yeah. Oh yeah, New Vegas, you could accidentally like fail missions. Even if you kill everybody, you had the fucking I didn't know you could disintegrate Yes Man. I was gonna say, even if you kill everybody or piss off everybody, you can fucking still beat the game with Yes Man. But yeah. Awesome guy, already got access to Fallout 5. I think the closest we'll get to Fallout 5 is just legitimately Fallout London for a little bit. But yeah. Fallout 3 is like... Fallout 3 still has a lot of protected NPCs. Not nearly as many. I just remember you could kill... Like, one of the main memories I have of New Vegas is you can kill a random fucking NPC. And not have the mission, by the way. You don't have to have the mission that's associated with them. But you kill a random NPC and then you'll get the little pop-up that says quest failed. You're like, what? I didn't know. And then you'll have to reload and figure out where the fuck you were. Yep. Yeah, like I've said before, I love Fallout 3. I love Fallout 3, but for me it mostly comes down to story, more than it does any kind of gameplay. I remember in high school I was telling my buddy that I love Fallout 3. He's like, I can't get into it. Since you can't look down the gun, it bothered him so bad. And then finally he bit the bullet and played it. He's like, you're right, it's pretty good yet. He didn't say it was his best, he didn't say it was his favorite. But he's like, it's pretty good. It's solid. And it is, at least to me. My first memory of Fallout New Vegas was fucking Deputy Beagle getting stuck in the goddamn ceiling and me not knowing how to fucking make it to New Vegas at that point. I was like 10, maybe. And I was like, Deputy Beagle got stuck and I couldn't progress the storyline in Prim, and I was like, alright, well, I guess I'm done. I just fucking quit playing. And that was my only impression of New Vegas for like 5 to 6 years. No shit. That was my sole impression of New Vegas was got stuck in the ceiling. Alright, fuck it. Game's busted. I love it. The Capital Wasteland is so cool. I've said it before. I prefer Fallout 3, but New Vegas has my favorite fucking DLC. And I'll get fucking crucified for saying it, but god damn it. Blood Money is the best DLC in Fallout's franchise. Yeah, you can all go fuck yourselves if you disagree. Blood Money is an amazing DLC. I love the fucking characters in Blood Money. I love Dog and God. I like fucking Elder or Father Elijah, whatever the fuck they call him at that point. I like Christine being mute, and you have to fucking piece that shit together. Because if you understand a little bit of sign language like I used to, some of that shit makes sense. Some of that shit is real, and you can figure out what the fuck it's referencing if you have higher intelligence in your character. And then you've got fucking Dean Domino. I fucking love his story, even though he's a fucking dick. If you hurt his ego at all, it's just like he's going to betray you, and I love it. You don't even have to know where the speakers are. It beeps. You find them. You don't have to know where all of them are. But like that's one. I don't. It's. So you have the fucking. I forget the fucking name of them. God, what are the fucking enemies called? I don't remember the name of the enemies. Dead Money, that's what it was. I said Blood Money, didn't I? Dead Money. That's it. That's what I did. It is probably my favorite DLC. The Ghost People, yeah. They make such good fucking enemies. I love it. I love it. You fucking run into them. If you don't dismember them, they get back up. Makes a genuinely terrifying enemy when you're not ready for them. Especially if you knock them down and you loot them, and then you go and explore, and then the body's gone when you come back through. That shit is scary if you don't know where the fuck they went. Oh, dude, I love it. Yeah. Dead Money is such a good... I tried to get the best ending for everybody. But if you miss some things with Christine, you just can't fucking do it. Which is a little annoying. But Christine is one that you can back yourself into. Dean Domino is one that, like, literally you just fucking beat around the bush. Yeah, I knew she was. Because Veronica, I think, references Christine. I don't know if you get to tell Veronica that she's still out there. I don't think you ever do. But I know you do get to... I know Veronica references. God, I love Dead Money. I need to play some New Vegas just to play it. It's been a while since I've played it now. The hard part is letting go, and you see all the fucking gold bars, and everybody in their fucking... Everybody in their right mind at one point tried to steal all the gold. And one of the oldest clips on this channel that you can find on fucking Twitch. If you go to my Twitch account, look at clips, and I think it's either the most watched or the second most watched. It's called We Are the Champions. It was made by one of my old mods. I fucking stole that shit by reload scumming that shit, and on console. On console. And so I was saving and reloading, and you could tell when I finally get it. You can tell when I finally get it, because I go, oh, because I had done it, I had attempted it so many times, and I finally hit the menu at the right time, and I knew I hit it. I knew I hit it that run, right? You feel it. I felt it. I was like, oh, and I drop them, and then I run through it immediately. Like, yes! Oh, best feeling in the world was escaping with that fucking gold. Yep. I love getting banned from the casinos in New Vegas too. And while I can say I don't think I had that moment in Fallout 3, I don't think I ever had a moment that was like quite that proud in Fallout 3. One of my proudest, or one of the cool things I remember about Fallout 3 was never knowing about the keys, the secret keys that, like, I think it's Dave has one, and Duco has one, and so you can do all of that shit. Love it. Love it. I'd never knew about that shit. Figuring it out for the first time was one of my all-time favorite memories. That being said, I think I'm calling it a night, boy. I've sat here and ranted for I don't know how long now, and though I could do this all night because I've gone now 40 minutes. I purposely haven't been doing a mission. Yeah. Didn't quite go that way, did it, Welsh? It's been a little bit since I've seen you. We gotta catch up some, you know? But yeah, I spent 40 minutes sitting here ranting. I purposely wasn't doing another mission because I was like, I gotta go to bed, I'm going past, and then sat here and just ranted for 40 minutes about Fallouts and Starfield and the fucking mistakes that Bethesda makes. I don't know that we'll match killing the imposter. The imposter is probably gonna be our hardest fight of the whole fucking challenge, but it was a lot of fun. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. I will catch you all next time. Bye.